Well, I will be extending here. I installed the sump over there, and now I ran the drain tile right here to this downspout. It means vertical water leader. Now I will be extending the drain tile right alongside 45 feet more alongside the house. Okay, what we are seeing here is the drain tile. I left the stub right there where the coupling is and hooked it up to the new one. This is the new line. Please take a look. You see the numbers here. The holes are pointing down. In case you do not know, in drain tiles the holes always point down, but in case you forget, remember, install the pipe this way that you can read all the numbers on the inscriptions on the pipe. So then the pipe will be installed properly. Here, it's about 6 inches above. I left the end to hook up to because I've got no space. You see, it's very tight here. I've got no space to store the soil. Cannot even throw it sideways because it's a walkway for some other people here. So anyway, I will backfill them with the fill them up with gravel again. And please remember, they are the drain tiles. They are pipes which are full of holes, and holes are pointing down. The pipe next to them is this sanitary line, so it's shit water line coming from the house. Someone installed it, that's fine, they did a good job. So, and it's ABS. We are installing PVC. So this one will be backfilled, and obviously it has to have a proper slope. Well, check out the slope here. You see, it's slightly off in the bubble, so it means it's good. Minimum slope is enough. So that's all it's needed. Oh yeah. So we can backfill it starting from the downstream. It means from that end. Okay, this section of the drain tile is filled with gravel. There we go. Okay, so I'll be able to throw back this stuff over the new drain tile and dig up another 5-6 feet, you know, for the next section. And this is the sanitary line crossing my path, so I'd have to dive down underneath. That's what I intended to. So I will go underneath this sanitary line. I knew this moment would come, so diving underneath. Let's check how is our bubble doing. Yeah, it's doing good. So we negotiated this up. All the rest should be no problem. Okay, and this is the sanitary clean out in the left corner, the black one. Now our drain tile is up down there, you know, the existing one which we ran up to here. That's the one here, and we'll be now extending it the whole length right to the end of the trench. The trench is prepared, as you can see. This is all hard pan there, you know, so it's prepared to be laid nice and clean, and that's what gives you the opportunity to lay things your way. You're under control, nothing sloppy. That's it. You lay it, then you put some gravel. We will put some gravel, make sure that the slope is the minimum, and we will start backfilling it, stabilize the pipe at a couple of points, and then we'll start backfilling the pipe from downstream. It means from our side, from the side towards which the water flows. Remember, drain tiles, you backfill them, and actually any other plumbing pipes, you backfill them from the downstream side. What do we have now? Yes, the pipe is glued in. I used clear glue. Obviously, since it's not expected, I can use it, but otherwise you have to use the glue with gray pigment, you know, which actually cement, pipe cement it's called, not glue, but everybody calls it glue. So this stuff, that it's the same one, doesn't have the pigment. Pigment is for the inspector to see. Now, what do we have? Is it good? No, it's going backwards. That's good, because we will now stabilize the pipe and catch the proper, give it a proper slope. Okay, double checked, there we go. So the slope is just fine. Now we are backfilling it with the crushed rock, 3/4 inch, to about 6 inches above the top of the pipe. There we go. So, and from downstream side, it means from our side, from the lower side towards the upper side. Okay, and we have right now next section dug out. Okay, this is our stub from the previous section. This is how it looks like. Okay, in, you know, drain tile encased in, how to say, in gravel. Yes. Yes, so we'll hook up our new section to this one, and I will show you in a second how it looks like. I almost forgot to take the video of it. Yes, I backfilled this another section. Let's see how the end looks like. Well, I plugged it up with the bag, supermarket bag, you know, so that I can access the end very much easier. So this is the hub. It means that the wider part. And the rocks, you see how they just a second. Okay, the rocks, big rocks, I put on the side so that there is no pressure being exerted on the top of the pipe. So the rocks actually keep the drain rock from sliding back. It facilitates the drainage, and besides, I'm getting rid of it, getting rid of them. So yeah, that's how it looks like. So we'll be hooking up the next section, and whatever it is, 8 feet more, and that should be enough for the drain tile section. Okay, and that's another section right here, just nearing the end. That's how they're stabilized, you know, right here where I'm stepping. The numbers are up, the holes are down, so the numbers are always up. Yeah, and let's see, check out the level. More than enough. Wow, nice. And that's the end. I dumped way more than needed, but hey, I like it this way, you know. So I'll pick up some moisture from the left, from the wall, going down and dropping down into the drain tile. So all this area will be very, very dry. Well, now we have those, well, they are supposed to be water leaders or drain tiles. Neither one of them is working. Look at that. Well, this is supposed to be the water leader. It means from downspouts, right? It's going sloping, yeah. Well, this is a, how to say, straight connection. It's not allowed. It should be Y and 45. Leading to the, how to say, to the downspout. It means to the vertical water leader. Anyway, it keeps going somewhere there. But underneath it, there's supposed to be some kind of drain tile. You see, its holes are up, so it's already a fail. And there is nothing. They end nowhere. There's not some. Supposedly there might be some seepage pit. Well, obviously it's not working because it's flooding the whole backyard, making it wet, you know. So obviously this will be flipped in going into the existing drain tiles. But look at this. Look at the idiots who actually get hired, do the job that is absolutely useless, like 100% useless. Now check it out. Those rocks, huge. What do? They don't do damn thing. Look at that. Now the holes to the side, right? What are they supposed to do? It's too high. It's not protecting there. It's not protecting the house. It's not collecting water. What kind of schizophrenic worked on it? And like I said, look at those rocks. Like, what's the purpose? It's useless. Absolutely useless. Okay, well, it's before 4 o'clock, you know, obviously it's December. Well, there's a clean out here. You know, I made it flat so that no one trips over this. There is also, I just plugged it with a bag. You put on a T, so in case someone in the future wants to extend it, it will be very easy for them. Now, I use the old pipe. These pipes can last forever. Check it out. Good enough. You see, it doesn't even have to come out the bubble, as long as it's in the towards the one line. So it means that the pipe is very slightly sloping, and that's all it's needed for the drain tile. Here, let us see. I give you in a second the look. I wanted to come closer, so I made a horizontal offset. It means S. Horizontal offset, it's S. So it's called offset. Vertical S is called vertical offset. And something in between is rolled offset. It's called offset. Now, this is how you actually pick up the downspout, which means the vertical leader. That's how it's called, vertical leader. And of course I will clean it up. Oh, maybe not. Maybe yes. You see, you use 45 and then you use Y. So in case someone runs a snake, the snake will go downstream and the way it should be. So that's the way it will be. That's the way it goes here. Check out the level. Woo! Will go as fast as a choo-choo train. Excellent. And besides, you know, there is, check it out, there is some kind of well here. This well, you know, the top of it is 18 inches. You give it another 3 inches of concrete. This part, the bottom, the invert of the pipe is at 22 inches. So 1 inch lower than actually the soil underneath the slab over there. Lucky guys, excellent. Okay, this is the end product. You know, it's backfilled, you know, and covered with gravel. This is the clean out, which leads this one here, you know, flash cover, flash plug, so that it doesn't, no one trips over this, and this one keeps leading right down there with a minimal slope right to the sump.